What am I doing? Arg. Hello, Miguel. You like my guy? Oh, he needs to be moved up, actually. Let me look at these first. That is a Persian. Yeah, it's very funny. Oh, I think I completely messed up the audio. But yeah, I wanted to mess around with like a PNG tuber program. My favorite part is there's an option to blink, but I have glasses on in this little guy. So I was like, well, I want him to have like, and you set it to a random chance that it happens. So what I did is I made it so he sniffs randomly instead of blinks. We'll see if he does it. It's a 1 in 300 chance, and I think, oh, there it was. Yeah, whenever his like eyebrow goes down, his nose raises up. But yeah, it's a 1 in 300 chance, and I think it procs, the chance procs every second, or maybe every frame, I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was really funny. The program was so confusing to use at first, but as soon as I understood how to use it, then it was pretty easy. Yes, the map theme from SMT 5. Did you see the My Hero news? If you have just seen the volume cover, it's more than just the volume cover. It is relating to the volume, though. Yes, sir. I'm excited. I probably should have taken the Scyther just so no one else can have it. Because knowing my luck, this guy is going to keep this Scyther until we're at Stakataka, and then he's just going to get max Rockfalled. But yeah, for the epilogue, I am just very curious. Like, as much as people want to talk crap about the ending, I feel like everything is pretty tied up pretty nicely. Is today the day indeed? I'd be live too. I love this song. Ah, I forgot to read my 5 SBR chapters today. Or 10, I mean. Testing my PNG tuber to see how hard I can put my phone without it procking my mic. It's kind of weird because it has independent, like it's not directly integrated into OBS, so it doesn't hear my mic the same way that OBS does. Oh, the Scyther didn't throw. He switched. Let's go. Santa hat version for Christmas? You mean of my PNG tuber? It would be so funny to just put the Santa hat over top the hat. I might do that. I also might not do my goofy face that I chose here. I just wanted to do this because I thought it'd be funny. I think I might actually do a real one. What is this song? This shit is fire. What the hell? I had to write that shit down. It's called Nakano Field from Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, if you were wondering. Does the game audio and music sound good? Okay, good. Just making sure. I get weirded out because of how everything registers. Is that one big emote? Oh my gosh, it is. Cat sitting very comfortable around a campfire with its friends. That is a crazy emote name. We love to hear that. Spaghettify, are you a Coney watcher? Do you watch his videos? You have to Google him? Well, if you have to Google him, you don't. Miguel, how would you describe Coney's content? If you're not into competitive Smash, you probably wouldn't. Well, I mean, obviously you don't know him. He used to be a Smash commentator, but he does a lot of just normal content now. Well, not necessarily normal, but like variety stuff. Yeah. I was asking because he did a best video game songs tier list recently, like within the last few days, and I think you would like what won. Well, I don't want to spoil Miguel if he hasn't watched the video. Oh, he watched it. All right, guess away. Yeah, just guess the game. Spaghettify is looking up the video as we speak and scrolling to the end. It is Risk of Rain 2. I think it was that one. I don't remember. I only remember the title. I only know the title for, I think it's called like Con Letiu Ponderosa or something like that. I don't know. But that's my favorite song. And then they ruined it. That one is so good, but they like completely ruined the moment for it in game. Cause like before, when they the way they reworked the moon made it so you can almost skip the entire song, and that's sad. Of the level? Is that what you're saying? Or the video? Oh, I mean, he just says it's really unique. I mean, skipping to the end actually probably won't give you a great analysis of what he thinks. Playing a game with woke in the name. I can't. If you're sending me video game music, Dawson, it will probably be... Oh, I doxed you. That's crazy. It will probably be like not. How do I want to say this? I think a huge part of what makes me appreciate video game music is my personal attachment to it. What is that bug type? Oh, it's Charge a Bug. But yeah, like... I mean, I will unironically... I will unironically listen to this song on my own time by myself, not for the meme. This song is fire. Let me see. Wait, Deep Woken is it's a Roblox game? Oh my gosh. And there's no music. You can hear Butterfree's wings flapping. That's crazy. That's kind of unsettling. Let's take a listen, shall we? Okay, I wasn't really fucking with it in the beginning, but this is pretty good. Roblox is crazy, bro. There's so much stuff on there. I'm almost coming up on the most replayed part. It looks like it's a boss fight theme. Okay, let's hear this other one. This one is interesting. It does. Okay. The Undertale noises are taking me out. Not because it's Undertale noises. I obviously love Undertale music, but it just feels like a little much. The most replayed part is all the way at the end. It's in 10 seconds. Right here. Ah, the emotional ending to the loop. I see. Yeah, that one lost me a little bit towards the end. Also, where I need to find it. Shake it. I need to find there's a song that it sounds very similar to that's really funny. Is it this?
Sweet dreams, sweeter fruit.
No, that's the actual game. I need the song. You might have gotten a little spoiler if you know if you know whose voice that is. Let's see. So in WarioWare Move It, in between every minigame, it plays a little song. I think this is it. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Oh, wait. Oh, it's playing all the jingles individually, but yeah, you can kind of get the idea. It makes me so sad that WarioWare Move It songs are not full songs that are like pieced into clips, like in the actual game, but they are just clips that are pieced together like while you're playing. Nah, we are gonna listen to Niche and Obscure, the final No Thoughts Head Empty Nintendo music. Oh wait, I actually can't do that. Because who knows? there might be a random song in there that'll get copyright strikes. You know what? We'll listen to Pokemon music, actually. Let's see. Pokemon music. Battle. Pokemon Hype Mix. This is a hype song. All right, let's see. This is the beginning part of it. It only does the cheering towards the end. And then or it's during the final Pokemon. I can't remember. It might be both, to be honest. It's technically a different song. Oh, here it comes, I think. Or it's about to do the It's coming up. But yeah, the what you explained, that's a different song. Bro, the music in Sword and Shield is just insane. I almost said no. I just stared at that screen. Sword and Shield was a good game. I mean, obviously it is. Look at me. We were just talking about that game in Discord. How's it right here? Orbeetle. There it is. Oh, they do it here. I forgot. See, one of the things that's goated about Sword and Shield is there's never been a Pokemon game that's actually captured like what it feels like to do a Pokemon battle in the anime, and Sword and Shield just did it. If Sword and Shield is a 6 out of 10, then every Pokemon game sucks. There's not a single good one then. I do want to replay Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon because I'm pretty confident. Like, I played Gen 5 pretty recently. But I haven't played Gen 7 in a minute. And I know it's one of my favorites. Oh, here we go. Wow, speak of the devil. Speak of the goat. But it might be a classic case of me being too far away from the game to really appreciate it, if that makes sense. Like, out of my favorites, I would say my favorites are 5, 7, 8, and 9. And of those games, 7 is the one that I haven't played in the longest amount of time from, like, right now. I worded that terribly, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Yeah, I know. I'm a Gen 8 and 9 defender. I'm especially a Gen 8 defender, bro. Bro, it's not recency bias. That game came out 5 years ago. I have always consistently said that Sword and Shield, when Sword and Shield, okay, obviously you're gonna go, oh, recency bias back then, but when Sword and Shield came out, I said I think it might be my favorite, and I have never not felt that since. Miguel can back me up here too, that I'm not capping. I feel like Sword and Shield captures the essence of Pokemon the best. The only thing that I think Gen 7 is missing or Gen 8, sorry, is missing compared to other generations is like Gen 5 and 7 and 4 and 3, kind of. 3 is kind of on the lower end, but they have a ton of legendaries to go after. And Sword and Shield is missing that. But other than that, I think it really captures the essence of being like what a Pokemon game should be. I'll agree with that. I'm not crazy about Zacian or Zamazenta or Eternatus. I think they're all pretty cool, but nothing more than that, really. But I do like Calyrex. I think Calyrex is really cool. And then I used to think Urshifu was cool. And then I played a little bit of VGC, and I played against him in Pokemon Unite, and I played against him in the TCG. And he somehow managed to get the three-peat of being toxic, so... Oh, and I mean, Sword and Shield introduced Regieleki and Regidrago. Okay, hold on. I gotta make a distinction. I've been saying Gen 8, right? I've been saying Gen 8. Are we talking about Sword and Shield or are we talking about Gen 8? Smile. Well, if we're talking about Gen 8, smile. It did introduce one of my favorite legendaries of all time, Enamorus. Which I still need to get my Enamorus plush from someone. Ursaluna is not a legendary. Well, a generation is until the next mainline Pokemon game comes out. Honestly, I think if you play the TCG, or if you collect the cards, I think I would agree with you if I didn't collect the cards. Because it's like, you know, like Enamorus was getting a ton of cards in like the Sword and Shield era, and now she doesn't get as many anymore. Stuff like that. Ah, your Pokemon Showdown brain is what makes you feel that way. You played VGC? When? Well, you didn't play when they were legal either then yet, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, well, Darkrai wasn't legal in VGC until like Gen 8 or something, or Gen 7. What's it to ya? I'm just applying your logic to... I don't think you know what a straw man means, bro. Because what I did is definitely not a straw man argument. What? I recently learned what a straw man argument was because I told someone they were doing that against me, and then I was like, I don't even know what that means. So I looked it up and I was like, oh, I'm using it incorrectly. And you're using it the same way I was. That's so funny. Me when I find a buzzword. Yummy. No, I don't think you're right. I started, before we even started arguing with it, I stated my claim. And you're the one who disagreed with me, so I don't know why you'd think I would agree with you. Gotcha. Bro, it's crazy that Necrozma got 2 crazy good themes. Wait, what? I don't... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would have really spiced up Sword and Shield's VGC, I'm sure. Well, I think the weird part, and I think this will probably happen with ZA as well. The weird part about Legends Arceus was Scarlet and Violet released later that year. Like Legends ZA released in January, and then Scarlet and Violet came out in November. I mean, I don't know if you played Legends ZA, but like, I felt like fulfilled. I'm sure for VGC players it sucks for sure, but I was tided over until Scarlet and Violet. It all happens so fast. This is a banger. I kind of want to do the tier list of all like box or like box legendaries, like including their trios. So like for example, Necrozma's not a box legendary, but he's a part of that trio, right? But I feel like if I made that tier list, it would just be Necrozma at the top and everything else would be like in an I don't care tier. What does more damage? A 4 times weakness? Oh, Max Geyser has higher base power too. I actually agree with you on that, Spaghettify. Yeah, I always forget that those are Necrozma forms and not forms of Solgaleo and Lunala. Yeah, but I 100% agree with you, actually. Spaghettify. Disagree. Okay, you picked the one that I would disagree with you on. Because I think Necrozma is cooler than the Tapus. I super disagree with you, Miguel. I do not think that's a common consensus. Ask how many people think that... Wait, what legendaries are in the base game at Gen 4? I ask how many people think that Regigigas is cooler than like Palkia, Dialga, or Giratina. Giratina, like each of those generations just has a box legendary that just gatekeeps. That just gatekeeps that idea. Like Giratina is so popular that no one is gonna think. Are you talking about the Tapus or his overall take? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure about that one. And that's not me saying you're wrong. That's me saying I don't really know how people feel about the Tapus, to be honest. And I also don't really know how people feel about Necrozma, Lunala, and Solgaleo. I feel like people like Lunala, but I don't know. Normal ass Orbeetle. Oh! No way! $13? Oh, wow. Holy shit. 13? That's insane. No, let's not talk about the bowling ball video. Let's see him walk around. Oh my god, he's huge. Where'd he go? Jump scare. He's so slow. That's awesome. Goodbye, Aurorus. Or Amora. I can push him around. Oh my god, he killed that Amora. Wait, I need to try to get this Amora in the building. Is it gonna keep walking at me? Oh yeah, it is. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay, Stakataka. Come on. Wait. Come on, do it again. God damn it. I'm trying to get it so it just like stays there. That's awesome though. Wow. Well, do we... Oh god, I gotta find Xurkitree again. Yeah. How do we feel about the shiny sound, gang? That is like such a hot topic, I feel like. Oh no, I mean the shiny sound in the overworld. So like when a shiny spawns in, it plays the noise. Why do you think it's bad? One, I think PK Hex already creates that problem of the shiny inflation. And two, I think it causes more hype moments. Because like you're just running around and you hear the noise and you like panic and look around for it. I think it's kind of cool. And two, if you're hunting for the shiny, you're going to see it anyways. And on top of that, actually, if you want to see how many random shinies I have from Scarlet and Violet, whenever I walk past a Pokemon, I check no matter what it is. So it's like anyone who cares that much is going to see it anyways. I have a clip on my Switch of me looking at a Leafeon. I don't know if you've seen shiny Leafeon, but I'm like, I think that Leafeon looks shiny. And so I just go for it. And it is. I don't think that's a reward, though. I think you can do that passively. Oh, shit, I replaced the wrong one. Oh no. What the hell? Okay, sorry, let me read this. I think it's a good thing, yeah, but I think mindless running around not paying attention and feels so boring. There is nothing about shiny hunting that involves AFK. Wait, I'm trolling. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? This is what I'm doing. For now, just so I don't forget, you are becoming Xurkitree. Let's see, gifts. Oh god, you're huge. I'm killing you with hammers up top. Now you become Stakataka. What you're doing feels much more rewarding when you find a shiny. If there's a shiny sound, I think that'd be less rewarding. It's not, though. If you are hunting for a shiny, you are going to see it anyways. The only thing that it arguably affects is if a random shiny pops up. And I feel like, let's say the shiny odds were back to 1 in 4096, whatever it was, right? And you did that. The shiny sound wouldn't invalidate those odds. You would still freak out and you'd still think it's crazy. Also, what's the difference between what you just explained and Masuda method egg hunting? You could just watch a YouTube video while you do that. By the way, the GOAT is playing. You are literally making up a type of shiny hunting that just doesn't exist. It just doesn't. No, it wouldn't. Nobody would hunt like that. They would still do the sandwich. They would still do the sandwich thing. And they would still do the thing where they go to an outbreak, look at all the Pokemon, and they would use their picnic to reset all the Pokemon that spawn over and over again. Like, nobody would just run around. Actually, ironically enough, people who hate how low the shiny odds are in Scarlet and Violet, they might run around. I think what is impressive to shiny hunters, a lot of shiny hunters did not like the shiny sound. And I always thought it was so weird because typically what they are most impressed about is the shiny you can get, the higher the odds, the more respect it gains. So why does the sound have anything to do with that? That's what I just don't get. There are shiny hunters in Scarlet and Violet that like refuse to use sandwiches. Like they're taking the high road, so to speak, so they can just like get a higher odd shiny. And if that's what you like doing, that's completely fine. That's really cool actually, that you have the option to choose. But the shiny sound, it being there or not, would not change your odds at all. Oh wait, did you have anything to say? No, you didn't. Piania. We're gonna start searching for goat again. Goodbye, Orbeetle. But yeah, I feel like hardcore shiny hunters, I feel like the shiny sound doesn't matter as much as they think they do, because the only thing it affects is random shinies. And with overworld shinies, you would see them anyways. Who's that dark type? Morpeko. And Gen 9 proves you would see him anyways. That's such a weird take. Why is there this idea of what someone deserves in a video game? That is so weird. I always think that discussion is really interesting. And also, I find it very weird that they had it in Arceus, but they took it out of Scarlet and Violet. Because I highly doubt they took it out due to fan feedback. Because respectfully, why would they care? My thing about the argument is that when you boil it down to when you like really boil down the discussion, what it usually comes down to is this. I mean, it's exactly what you said. You said if you run past a shiny, you don't deserve it. Which, my thing about it is if you can see Pokemon in the overworld, I think that thought process is silly, because then you're just wasting time looking at every single Pokemon. No, because you're not hunting. It's a random shiny. You are not hunting for it. It just appears. Because again, we've established if you are actively looking for this shiny, the shiny sound does not affect anything. You just know that you got it sooner than you would have, because you are going to check every single one of those Pokemon anyway. Because it's a waste of time. Why would you? Here, let's enter a bit of a thought experiment here. What if it played the sound, but the shiny was only out for 30 seconds after it played the sound? What do you think of that? It doesn't make it any easier, because again, this is a random shiny. You're not hunting for it, it just appears. And it doesn't make it any easier when you're hunting for a shiny. Let's say they made a Pokemon game have the hardest odds that it ever has. Let's say shinies are 1 in 10,000 now, and there's no way to reduce the odds. The sound does not make it the hunt any easier. No, you wouldn't. The odds would be the same. It would still be just as crazy as a phenomenon. In Scarlet and Violet? Is that what you're saying? None. I don't think I've ran past a single one. I do not think I have. I actually, in my Scarlet and Violet, I have I have two separate types of boxes for shiny Pokemon. I have shinies that I've hunted for, and I have shinies that are random. And I have like a box and a half of random shinies. That doesn't even make sense. What? Okay, but why does this matter at all? Like, what's the point? Why is that a problem, though? It doesn't change the odds. In a hunt in Scarlet and Violet, you do. But random, I guess. I also don't even necessarily think that's true. I think you see near 100% of the Pokemon that spawn around you because of how they spawned in Scarlet and Violet. I'm not gonna die on that hill, but it's definitely possible. How many hours you got in Scarlet and Violet, bro? Yeah, you're kind of just coming up with scenarios that you think exist, but they don't. Well, I'm not gonna say they don't, but you can't verify that information. I disagree because there's no walls in Scarlet and Violet. It's actually famously all open world and terrible because of it. I have missed a shiny, but I did see it. It despawned. I actually have a very depressing clip of it. Me and Miguel were together. It's so sad. That is true. Good thing I've never done a hunt in Area 0 before. No, but I get what you're saying. I don't even know what type the legendary is at the end of this is, by the way. Bro, I check every single Floette. I check every single one. I really hope I get a legendary while I'm trying to find Xurkitree or a different Ultra Beast, just so I can put them in the friends along the way section. No, they're not. It's so easy to check a Pokemon. That's the problem. It is literally so easy to walk up to a Pokemon and check. There's nothing impressive about it. The only thing that's impressive when it comes to shiny hunting is that you overcame the odds. I don't care that not anyone does it. It doesn't matter. I do it. I do it every time. I check every single Pokemon. But it just doesn't matter. I don't need the sound, but the sound would be very convenient. Because then I wouldn't have to check every single Pokemon. And then if a shiny popped up, I'd be like, wow, that's awesome. What are the odds on that? It's just unnecessary busy work. No, what I'm doing right now is not busy work, it is fun. That is why I'm doing it, because it's fun. I think they are fun. Okay, the Xurkitree one isn't. But there's a lot of strategy involved. Okay, the Xurkitree run is completely different. He's only weak to one type. That one's just difficult, and when you have to do it over and over again, yeah, it sucks. Also, Dynamax Adventures is one of the most celebrated forms of shiny hunting because it's actually fun. Shiny hunting is historically very boring. And while they are increasing the odds by like a ton for no reason, and making it easier and easier to get shinies, they're making shiny hunting like actually fun, which I think is good. So in Gen 10, if they did Scarlet and Violet's current like outbreak system, and they just made it so the odds aren't as favorable, I think that would be awesome. Because it's literally the most fun shiny hunting has ever been. In these two games. I'd be down as long as it's fun. That's the problem with shiny hunters, bro. They just want to hit the slot machine for free. Well, not for free. They have to pay $40 to $60 for the game. Oh, god dang it. I have to take Sec Attack out of my party. It's crazy that you somehow... Oh my god. It's somehow crazy that after this entire conversation, you somehow made it all the way back around to the point that I said like 20 minutes ago. Where I said, what if the shiny odds were 1 in 10,000 but it made the sound? Nobody would care about the sound because it would be hard to get shinies. No, I said 10,000. I mean, okay, I will say, I don't think the odds necessarily matter, but what I'm trying to prove a point about saying 10K is that shiny hunters don't care about the sound. They care about the odds. That's what I've been saying this entire time. Bro, I can't wait to get the VOD for the stream and send the clip to you and prove you wrong. I said 10K. No, it doesn't. If you're stupid, it does. I'll agree. Evil. The song is also fire. Once again, I think that problem is solved with the odds being increased. If that's such a problem. Like, the problem that you are outlining by saying what you said, is with the odds in Legends Arceus being ridiculously good. And not the sound itself. If you knew that you missed a 1 in 10,000 chance shiny, you'd be pissed. No matter what kind of hunter you are. If you're a normal player or a shiny hunter, you'd be pissed. And you'd think it's stupid. You would lose sleep over it, especially if you're a shiny hunter. I see. How many shinies you got in Scarlet and Violet, bro? Let's do a money spread right now. I doubt it. Respectfully, I doubt it. I don't even remember you playing this game that much. Bro, all you do is a crazy attacks with zero information. You were literally bringing out percentages of spawn Pokemon you don't see without knowing the spawning mechanics in Scarlet and Violet. And I'm not claiming that I know them either. I just wouldn't make a claim like that, is what I'm saying. And I agreed with you on that part. Why do you have that many? You just got 6 each? Why wouldn't you get them in a game that has real shiny hunting, though? Oh, that wasn't in Scarlet and Violet that you did that in. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. No, I get it, man. I just don't think you're much of a real shiny hunter if you're doing that in Scarlet and Violet. Do it in it would be much more impressive if you did it in a different game, like Gen 7. I'm just applying like hardcore shiny hunter logic to you, bro. You shiny hunt for something in Scarlet and Violet, you get crucified for it. Maybe if it played a sound when you walked by it, you'd be able to find it. I mean, you can get a 3DS charger for like $10 online. It's like a third-party one, but it's still really good. Or if you're ever in the area, there is a popular local video game store that has it as well. You know what makes me really sad about the Ultra Beasts? That they didn't do one for every type. I'm really surprised there wasn't like a water type Ultra Beast. But based on the leaks, there might have been one that was cut. Well, not cut. Apparently there was a jellyfish Ultra Beast that there was a jellyfish Ultra Beast that got split into Celesteela and Xurkitree. But that likely wouldn't have been water type based on those two Pokemon's designs. What do you mean the dupes? Oh, I see what you're saying. Buzzwole and Pheromosa, yeah. Cross your fingers for the Gen 7 remake. Or the, if they ever do like a Legends Arceus for Gen 7. I think we would. Pokemon, I mean, Pokemon's renaissance actually started with Gen 7. Like, their comeback. Gen 5 and Gen 6 did not do very well at all. Oras underperformed. And that's a Gen 3 remake. But Pokemon Sun and Moon really like slingshotted the franchise in the right direction. And like the Pokemon Company has such a deep love for Hawaii too. I think a Gen 7 Legends game is pretty likely. I mean, that's probably true, but real. We do need another one. The thing that makes me sad is Let's Go. If Let's Go didn't have gameplay like it did, I actually really like the art style of Let's Go. I got that game for 20 bucks and I dropped it. I got it for 20 bucks. Oh, good night. But I got it for 20 bucks, played like 5 hours of it, dropped it, and sold it for 40. Profit. This, because I have the shiny Lycanroc on the stream, when I saw this, I was like, what is this thing? Why is it red? Oh, I did not want to note Azelf down. What you got? Mesprit, don't care. All right, one last run for tonight. Thanks, I appreciate it. I was messing around with like a PNG tuber program. And this is actually an asset for my YouTube videos that I just animated to work. He has a 1 in 300 chance to do a sniff. I think he did it right before I said anything. And I think the 1 in 300 chance procs every second. It's psychic. Unfortunately. Yeah, the reason I chose this one of my sprites, I guess you could call them, is because I just thought it would be funny. This one I had made because I wanted a sprite for when the main one is on screen, but I had a situation in a video. Like, let's say I was addressing like a counterpoint to something I was saying. So let's say I said like, I don't know, like Bakugo is washed. And then I needed someone else to come on screen and be like, but Bakugo's actually kind of awesome. Then this guy would come on screen. Kind of weird to explain that situation. I hope it made sense, but yeah. Okay, good. You know what? I'll say it. The wolf howls in the Sword and Shield music are cool. And if you disagree, you're a hater. Well, you want to know what's funny? I also have an actually one of the normal guy. Let me see if I can pull him up. Alright, watch me hit this solar beam before I die. Okay. Here's one of them. This is the actually one. Trying to... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's the actually one. Let's see. This one's an angry one. I like this one. This one's one of my favorites. It's like the, you know, like the Toji Fushiguro, like this guy's crazy kind of thing, you know? I like how I called that the Toji Fushiguro. It's just the first character I could think of that did that. Yeah, I like it a lot. This one was a late addition, but I really love it. I actually, the person I commissioned for these is my friend, Lydia, aka Witty Bug. I forgot, I use hard eyes so often in my videos, and I somehow forgot to ask for it. So I was like, hey, can you please do this real quick? And she did, and I was very appreciative. But I like that one. I also probably had the most cursed search history when I was trying to explain to her what I wanted for it, because I wasn't at my iPad, so I couldn't draw a quick sketch. So I was like looking up reference images, and I was like looking up like anime girl in love swooning and stuff like that, and I'm like, God, my search history is gonna be so messed up. Because I wanted to get the hands on the side of the head. I didn't know what you'd call that, but we got there. Yeah, I think so. Now I know I've said this about a few, but this one's actually probably my favorite one. We got the Mind Blown. What's this water type? Azumarill? Don't care. Yeah, but this one's great. The explosion looks so good. We just got a classic sad. He's so sad. Why is he so sad? This one's a pretty good one. It's a shrug. Ah. I kind of want to get a stream deck so I can make like a crazy PNG tuber and I can like make all these animations. It'd be kind of cool. Before I click on this one, I don't know. I can't remember what it is, but the picture name is called Soy, like S-O-Y. So we're gonna see what it is. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like the Impossible Chicken Soy Jack. That's why, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I have two ones that are just talking. So like this one is like you can actually see I took the hand from this one and gave it to this pose. So when I talk, it like puts the hand out like I'm talking. I base it off that. Then this is the other talking one. It has the actually finger. This is the guy Spider-Man meme going on right now. You'll notice he is actually supposed to be faced the other way normally, but I had to turn him around for the stream. This one is named Imposter, by the way. That one, I like that name. This one is one of my favorites too. Just the curse like pointing at screen, facing forward. And then, yeah, I like that one a lot. Originally, the concept that I sent her was much, much creepier. Like, I wanted it to be, like, really unsettling. But I do like that she went, like, because the problem was is it didn't really match the rest of them if that one was particularly creepy. So I like the direction she took. And then finally, the last one, there was a single one where I made a concept for it and I said, I got a Zelf again. Did I click a Zelf by accident? Or did I just get him twice in a row? Wow. Okay. But, so this very last one. Okay, let's not call it luck. It was definitely unluck. But this very last one, I told her, I'm like, look, you have full creative freedom on any of these. You do not have to go with my concept. You can do whatever you want, except for this singular one. And it's because I thought I came up with such a good idea. It's a thinking emoji one. And it turns him into a thought bubble. And he has a thought bubble coming out of his thought bubble. Yeah. So that is all of them. Yeah. Yeah, again, she did such a great job on these. The outro card for my YouTube channel is also drawn by her. It's actually kind of funny because I asked her to do the outro card, and then I was like, you are my channel artist now, even though I'm fully capable. So yeah, I've had a weird situation with my videos. I actually technically have like 3 videos done. Oh no. Dang, Azelf blew us out. That's crazy. But I have like 2 videos that are like half done, and neither of them are going up on my main channel, which is a little painful. But because yeah, I've decided I'm moving all video game stuff off of Read It and Weeb, and I'm just making another channel to put video game stuff on there. But I have a Persona 3 Reload video that I finished, and I have a beta Pokemon video that's almost finished, and then I'm doing a top 5 anime video, which I'm waiting to do because I want to rewatch the Haikyuu movie before I do it. So I feel bad because these dudes, this avatar has been done for so long and I haven't been able to debut it yet. All right, well, that was a pretty successful stream, I would say. Getting stack attack on 13 encounters, that is crazy. I'm actually so glad I went live too, because I was really debating. I'm like, do I just play Rivals? Or do I like continue my Ultra Beast trek? But I'm afraid that if I ever ask myself if I want to shiny hunt and I say no, I'm always afraid I'll never come back to it. So I usually say yes. So I'm glad I stuck it through. 13 encounters to get stack attack is ridiculous. But yeah, off stream I'll probably try to find Xurkitree again, so we can continue his hunt. But yeah, that's it from me. I will catch you guys later.